The parents of a South Carolina woman who are suing American Airlines for her wrongful death say they never heard from the company after the tragedy. Christopher and Tina Starks, along with their lawyer Brad Cranshaw, appeared on Megyn Kelly Today Thursday and told the host about the death of their 25-year-old daughter, Brittany Oswell, who suffered an embolism mid-flight in April 2016. Christopher and Tina Starks, along with their lawyer Brad Cranshaw, appeared on Megyn Kelly Today Thursday and told the host about the death of their 25-year-old daughter, Brittany Oswell. NBC Today. Megyn Kelly, homeless man suing Burger King for accused him of using fake money, which landed him in jail. Oswell, a nurse from the Midlands area, was flying home from Hawaii with her husband Corey on American Airlines flight A102 when she began to feel dizzy and disoriented, and ultimately fainted. A doctor aboard the flight spoke with Oswell after she regained consciousness and initially believed she was suffering from a panic attack, per court documents obtained by Columbia's The State. According to the lawsuit, a few hours later, as the plane was flying over Albuquerque, NM, Corey took Oswell to the lavatory, where she collapsed on the floor, vomited and defecated on herself. The doctor on the flight examined Oswell again and instructed the flight crew to notify the pilot so the plane could be diverted to the nearest airport and she could receive medical attention. Oswell, a nurse from the Midlands area, was flying home from Hawaii with her husband Corey on American Airlines flight A102 when she began to feel dizzy and disoriented, and ultimately fainted. Courtesy Greer, Cox. Alaska Airlines' first flight piloted by two African-American women earns round of applause in his attempt to help Oswell. The doctor tried to use the medical equipment on board the plane but discovered it wasn't functioning. One blood pressure machine was broken and the other was giving an error message. At this time, Oswell stopped breathing and no longer had a pulse. The doctor attempted to use the defibrillator, but despite 3 attempts, no shock was administered. Flight crew and the doctor then took turns administering CPR, but Oswell never regained consciousness. Upon landing, Oswell was taken to Baylor Medical Center. 2 days later, on April 18, 2016, she was declared brain dead and taken off life support. Her cause of death was listed as acute massive pulmonary embolism and cardiogenic shock, the lawsuit states. Oswell's family is now suing American Airlines, accusing them of negligence for failing to divert the plane, among other things, which they believe resulted in her death. Courtesy Greer, Cox. They are seeking damages in an amount to be determined by a jury for severe emotional distress, anxiety, grief and sorrow. We got her home but not in the way we wanted to get her, Tina told Kelly. We've never heard from American Airlines. We're left without a daughter and no reasons why. They haven't told us why they wouldn't divert the flight. We know nothing. We want to know what happened, Christopher said. Follow us on Facebook for more Fox Lifestyle news. Cranshaw told Kelly they are currently in federal district court and should get an answer from American Airlines shortly. It's a tragedy. We can't go back in time. The airline can't give us back Corey's wife, but we are interested to know what the airline plans to do, he said. A spokesperson for American Airlines released the following statement to Fox News: "We take the safety of our passengers very seriously and we are looking into the details of the complaint.